Hey everybody, it is Thursday. Good morning, good afternoon. It's gloomy. Belinda always gives me a hard time because I'm always like, good morning, bright and early. Because for me, noon is still bright and early. But Belinda's always like, no, Alex, no, it's not.
It's almost noon. So good morning anyway.
Welcome to the afternoon. Hopefully the sun's getting out. Right, well, okay, midday. Midday? No, okay.
Yes.
Welcome to the...
midday. Welcome to midday.
Oh, welcome to midday. Midday.
Moving on. Tell me about this Facebook situation.
All right, in the world of Facebook, we're all on Facebook all the time. You are, I am. And we see, Drew says he's not, our producer. So a lot of people are on Facebook, and you always see your feed coming down with tons of people putting photos, and sometimes they repeat the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, for example, a certain mom in Australia, she posted photos of her baby. She had a new baby. She posted, oh, the baby walked, the baby this, the baby that. Well, other moms took notice and wrote her a mean letter saying, you know what, we're over your baby. So they said, we got together with a few of the girls and we are all so over your running commentary of your life and every single thing Addie does. That's the baby's name. They're like, guess what? Every parent thinks their kid is the best ever, but we don't ram it down everyone else's neck. She crawls off the mat. We don't care. She's 6 months old. Big deal. And they're like, your daughter's gorgeous, but we are all over it. And not everyone is as interested in Addie as you are. So my question of the day is, do people overshare?
Yes.
Melinda's like, no wait time. Do you think people overshare?
How much more emphatic can I be?
I know.
Yes.
It's too much. It's too much. Belinda's being kind, too, with her yeses. She's like, I'm not going to expand on yes, but I will expand. There are a lot of people who maybe just say some things that I think can be kept to yourself. Like, I have somebody on Facebook sometimes who will write, like, oh my gosh, the baby went to the bathroom for the first time. Oh my gosh, the baby walked, and I think that's exciting.
It is, like their baby is the first baby to
ever do
this.
So I do feel kind of bad that mom got that letter, because I do think at the same time there has to be some leniency of niceness, and if she's really your friend, she could have just come to her and said, maybe you should tone it down.
But how do you do that?
I know.
Because
how do you
I felt the same way, and I feel like if I were to say something, it would not be taken the way I intended. So I just keep scrolling.
You just keep scrolling. I know, and that's the thing. Technically, we could unfollow these people if it bothers us that much, but we're friends with them, so it's like there are some things we want to know, so we can't just tell them what to and not to do.
Right. And I've had some friends who say I just can't take it anymore from certain people, and I've unfriended them.
I know.
I have unfriended people.
Have you really? Mm-hmm. Well, if you've been unfriended by Belinda, I'm sorry.
Stop it.
Okay. Some people out there doing some crazy things. Right. Yes.
Okay. Rapper and actor. He used to be known as Lil Bow Wow.
Lil Bow Wow. That's how I remember him.
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Reveals in a People magazine interview he still lives at home with his mother and his fiancée.
What?
There they are. There's his mother.
Why?
The 28-year-old goes by his given name these days, Shad Moss. He says it makes sense for him and his fiancée to live with his mom because the Atlanta house has 8 bedrooms and it's too big. He says that they have privacy because he and his fiancée are in the basement, primarily.
Why?
Mom is upstairs. And he splits his time between Atlanta and LA because he's in LA shooting CSI Cyber.
No.
People shamed him on Twitter, gave him such a hard time. And I guess you don't go for it either.
I don't go for it either. He's making good money. He's on a show. He's got money. Go get your own house. That's an attachment. There's an attachment there to mama, I think.
Perhaps.
You don't think so?
Perhaps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I'm saying, an 8-bedroom house.
Yeah.
Who needs that as a single woman or as a couple with no children? So I can understand why they would share. In Atlanta, the houses are huge, okay? I know, and I've been in some of these houses. For example, I know someone very close to me with a 3-level home. Oh. 3 people.
Why don't
2
I hang
adults
out there ever?
And a child. Well, it's not because they're rich, it's because the market tanked there. So a lot of people who were buying these gigantic homes went into foreclosure so you could get these big houses for a little bit of money. So lots of people did it.
Okay.
But anyway, when I'm at this person's house, I could easily not even run into them for days because the house is that big.
Well, I just think at some point you got to just let it go and say, hey, I'm not going to live with mom. And hey, if they were in charge of their finances, you move the kid out, you do, there's things they could do. I don't think he needs to be living there. But anyway.
We're going to talk more about that with Linda Craft later in the show. Multi-generational home stuff.
Do you eat these bars?
Yes.
The kind bars?
Yes.
I love these bars. These bars are my life. Yeah, zoom in. Get in on these bars. Every morning I have one of these in my house, okay? I really get into these. But I read today, actually, that the FDA says some of the kind bars are not so kind. What is this about? Don't tell me this.
They're so good.
Aren't they always so good. They got the nuts. Good. It's all, it really makes my day.
The nuts are part of the problem.
But anyway, so they've got to go, because apparently some of them might be pulled off the shelves because they say that they're not healthy, but not all of them. I don't want to say all of them aren't healthy, but they basically had a little thing in their label that says, basically FDA says some of them have a little bit higher fat content than what healthy entails. But
this one has 0 grams trans fat, 2 grams of saturated fat. I think that's the problem, the saturated.
Yeah, the saturated fat.
But nuts do have fat. In them.
Yeah, I know. But it's the good fat. I love these Kind bars, so I hope they get their stuff together because I want to keep eating my Kind bar. All right, anyway, moving on. Got to tell you about this. No, we got to do To Catch a Predator. We're not going to do that? Oh my gosh, please. Okay, can we do Catch a Predator? No? Yes? Drew? Okay, just kidding. We're not going to do To Catch a Predator. All right. NC State's Art to Wear.
Yes, I am in love with this fashion show. It's coming up tomorrow night. This is a chance to see up-and-coming student designers from the colleges of design and textiles bring their collections to the runway. It's Friday at 8 p.m. in the Talley Student Center, and this year's theme is Tell Me a Story. A free dress rehearsal is open to the public tonight at 6 p.m. Get details at design.ncsu.edu/art to wear.